I have 3 Bell and Gossett pumps. I don't know exactly what model they are, but what's that, 1/12 of a horsepower on that one right there? And that one's not giving me any problems. It's a newer one, right? And this one here, I don't know that there's anything on there that's going to tell me how many horsepower it is, but this one here is the one that's giving me the most trouble right now. It doesn't appear to be the oldest one, but it's running right now. And so you can't see that the drive motor from the motor is connected to the shaft here with springs, and the shaft keeps seizing up. And just trying to check and see what's this. Yeah, 1/12 horsepower here too. It's at 1725 RPMs. I'm assuming that these are all the same. They appear to be kind of rebuildable. Like, you know, I would guess that I could probably put this motor on that shaft and vice versa. But I'm looking at redoing this whole heating system, and I just need this to make it through another winter. Because I don't think I'm going to get to the heating system before this winter. And I freed this up. It was really difficult to free up the drive shaft. I took these 4 nuts off, and I'll see if I can provide some pictures, but I cranked on the shaft and put a ton of oil in here to, but I could see all kinds of white crusty, and you can see the crustiness there. So I'm guessing that my shaft is leaking. We had this stain on the floor that I thought was just oil, but now I'm guessing maybe it's heating water that's getting out of there. So I should have probably been worried about that. This one was no problem, it started right up. And that one's one that we barely use at all, because it was for the addition that we were trying not to heat because it's so cold and drafty in there. But this one here is for the entire first floor. And this one, I can't see the whole mechanism here and if it's connected, but this one was like shaking in the rack trying to get started this year. So I guess that one's probably on the fritz too. So, and I'll assume it's probably the same setup. And in any case, I think that I need to know what I should be doing here to assure they don't seize up. I guess I should probably be dropping some oil in this little port right here, because this one was having a hard time starting up too. But I'm probably going to replace all this stuff, and I understand I did some, you know, comparison lookups, and people are just like, my tacos run forever with no problems. People on the other hand will say, well, hey, these Bell and Gossets have probably been in here for 60 years. Well, I don't know if, you know, they're very efficient on power. I would imagine these big motors suck a lot more than those little tacos do. But I do want to get rid of everything, including all of the big piping that we've got here with, you know, that, you know, this is for the second and third floor here, and it's just, you know, not very efficient, I think. So probably try to get a whole bunch of smaller zones, I would think, with smaller taco pumps, and, you know, direct to radiator types of setups. But, and move the heater to an entirely different room, free up that that chimney altogether maybe, but maybe next year.